Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're looking back at one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh games of all time. This is Yu-Gi-Oh Forbidden Memories. We're taking a trip back to memory lane because I was on ChatGPT and I realized there are a whole bunch of codes for cards that I'll put up on the screen, and they are super powerful. We're going to go through the list and go through cards that you can get pretty early in the game that are super OP. For example, we'll go straight to a passwords menu. So after you go through like the intro of the game, then you go through the tournament. So once you get to the tournament, you can start collecting star chips through just random duels or whatever. And you can actually get really good cards pretty early game. So let's do the first code. So it's 761036775. And that will give you this card called Sparks, and it'll just give you inflicts 200 points of damage to your opponent's life points. So straight away I'm going to get that card. The next one is the next one I recommend for you if you were going to get a really powerful card early game that's straight away in your hand, and it'll just dominate a lot of opponents early game. And I used to use this card like all the time when I used to play this game. So I would pretty much duel and get this card, Jirai Gumo. It's only 80 star chips and it's 2200 attack. It's super powerful. It has absolute zero defense, but it doesn't matter because it's super powerful in terms of its attack. So I highly recommend that. Just do a few duels, collect your star chips, and get Jirai Gumo. It will change your life for this game. The next one is a really good one. So we have 1 5 0 2 5 8. Got to go backwards. 4 and 4. So this one gives you Mystical Elf, which has really powerful defense. So you want a good like defensive monster, and Mystical Elf is a really good choice. It's 160 star chips, so it's not like the cheapest thing, but after Jirai Gumo, there's not really much else that's under like 100 that's pretty worth it. Maybe some of the dragon cards, you can get like Dragon Scrolls, you can get some of the electric sort of monsters that you could do, twin-headed Thunder Dragon, but I do recommend maybe getting something like Mystical Elf that's a bit higher in the defense and really good for your deck, and it's not too expensive with 160 star chips as well. We got more. So we have some dragon monsters to get into. So this one is 8, 9, 7, 1, 7. And this will give you Crawling Dragon number 2. Same price as Mystical Elf. Probably recommend this one because it's more balanced. And if you have like a Thunder monster in your deck, then you can put it together and make twin-headed Thunder Dragon. So that'll be really good to get. Alright, the next one. The next one is this one. Let's go. Alright. So we're going to go 1 0 2 0 2 8 9 4. And this will give you a pretty decent card early game. So this one is 140, so that's a little bit cheaper than Mystical Elf. And it offers you a pretty solid attack. So early game, there's not going to be too many monsters that'll be able to take down this card until you get to something like Bandit Keith. But if you just sort of early in the game, Skull Red Bird will be really good if you have like a fire monster that you can combine it and make the bigger fire bird. I forgot the name of it, but I used to use this all the time. So if you have like a fire monster in your deck, put it together, fuse it, and you can get a really powerful card with that. So that's a good one to use for your deck. Highly recommend it. Alright, this one is another step up, very close to what Mystical Elf does with its defense, but this one is a little bit more powerful than Mystical Elf. If you guys also have any cards that you recommend to go early game with, then please put it down in the comments, because it's going to be very useful for anyone else playing this game or revisiting this game, because this game is awesome in general. So this card is called Aqua Madoor, and it's a little bit more powerful than Mystical Elf, although I'd rather have Mystical Elf because it's a little bit cheaper, still has the same defense, and it can be just used as a wall so they can't really break through. But this card is really good because it has a 1200 attack and it is water. So if you combine this with Umi, that could be a really solid wall for your deck, for example. So that could be a really powerful card. The next one is more of a powerhouse. So this one's going to be a really interesting one. And there's like plenty more cards out there. Like I said before, if you guys have any recommendations, maybe there's Dark Elf, maybe there's, I don't know, some Thunder sort of cards out there, please let me know. So this is the last card that I'm going to show you, but this one is Battlesteer. This will be a really good card, a little bit cheaper than Aqua Madoor, and will be really powerful for your deck. So you get Battlesteer, Aqua Madoor, you get Red Skull Bird, Crawling Dragon, Mystical Elf, Jirai Gumo, Sparks, and you've got a pretty good start early game to really get a head start in the game. Hope you like this video, like and subscribe to see more. Please comment down any cards that you know of for the early game of Yugioh Forbidden Memories, and I can't wait to play this game a little bit more. I'm probably going to play this game tonight and really enjoy it. Have yourselves a beautiful one.